Hey, all right, we're live. Woo, we live everywhere now. So hello on Facebook, hello on Instagram. Hey, I'm here with my two of my sons. Yay! They look super excited, don't they? They look super excited. But we are going to do a taste test. We're going to do a chocolate taste test. If you didn't see, we did a article in Jackson Magazine, Jackson Collaborative Network, and a local paper. And it actually, hello there. I talked about dark chocolate and the actual benefits of dark chocolate. And so I wanted to actually do a taste test with the boys. Hey, Latara, thanks for joining live. So the thing about dark chocolate is I feel like it's an acquired taste. If you're used to eating like regular chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate is definitely got a different taste. I like it, but the first time I tasted it, I'm not sure how much of you didn't realize it had different tastes. So this is gonna be fun, you guys, because they are pretty brutally honest, I will just say. So we have 55% dark chocolate all the way up to 92%. This is Lily's. And this is actually the kind of chocolate that you see in that picture, the strawberries, the chocolate covered strawberries. If you have been on my Facebook page, we used Lily's dark chocolate. So it was quite a contrast between the dark chocolate and the sweet strawberries. Pretty yummy. So we're going to start with 55. If you have never eaten dark chocolate before, I would suggest you start with about 55 and then get more intense with the cocoa or cacao count, depending on how you say it. So we're going to start with 55%. Should we start with the most intense and go down? Which way do you think we should do it?
We should go up. Why would we go top to bottom?
Okay, so we'll start here?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so this is the 55%, and this is actually Theo. It's fair trade organic. This is actually a salted toffee. And the ingredients are cocoa beans, cane sugar, cocoa butter, toffee. And toffee is cane sugar, butter, dried corn syrup, water, sea salt, and ground vanilla bean. So that's what's in this one. Ooh, and this is big squares. So we're not going to do all that because
I will.
You might, well, we got a lot to taste. So here we go.
So should you just immediately eat
Yeah, go ahead and go for it. We should have water.
I can feel the salt.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? It takes a minute. It took a minute for me to get the taste. How about you?
Yeah, the real taste.
Yeah, it was like delayed almost. Interesting. Now I got the salt. How about you?
I got the
A
salt.
salty chocolate. That's weird. I've never had a salty chocolate before.
Mm-hmm. It's good. This is very complex. This is the Theo organic salted toffee. This is really good. This is really good. Really complex. Like the flavor hit me in waves. I like that was good. I would say that's closer to like regular chocolate. I wasn't that different at all. Our next is Ghirardelli. Is 60%, and this is bittersweet chocolate. So we're gonna try this one next. Thanks for joining me on Instagram. These are my sons. They have not been paid to do this video with me today.
We should have been.
No, you get to taste chocolate, so I'm not paying you. So here we go. The second chocolate we're trying, Ghirardelli. So the Theo I got at Whole Foods. The Ghirardelli I just got a regular grocery store. So depending on where you're shopping, you'll have different options. We are trying dark chocolate today. A little bit harder.
Mm.
Mm.
I feel like this one's more sweet.
Really? So definitely more chocolate. The ingredients, let me read you those. Unsweetened chocolate, cane sugar, cocoa butter, milk fat. So it just didn't have toffee. I think the ingredients are pretty close to being the same.
It doesn't have salt either.
It doesn't have salt either. You're right. So it's not as complex. It's a more simple flavor. I don't feel like the chocolate is that strong and overbearing. Did you feel like there's really a lot of bite to it?
I mean, it's stronger than normal chocolate, but I
Mhm.
mean, it's
Yeah.
not the darkest chocolate I've had.
Okay. All right. So we got salted almond is next. The ingredients, again, this is Theo. This is the brand on this. And cocoa beans, cane sugar, almonds, and cocoa butter. I will say one thing that was different is the Ghirardelli, the first ingredient is unsweetened chocolate. And in the Theo, the first ingredient is actually cocoa beans. So that's different. You know, because so this might, it says unsweetened chocolate, not the actual cocoa bean.
It could be more whole because it's whole food. Whole food.
Yeah, I would say that's probably true. Do you want to try the almonds or not?
What? Yeah.
This has almonds in it. Okay. So this is 70% chocolate, 70% cacao or chocolate, however you want to say it. And this is almonds. I almost say the whole square. I feel like this is probably going to be my favorite because I like almonds.
It's probably the softest one yet
Mm-hmm.
to bite into.
Mm-hmm. Easiest to bite into with this one. Probably because the almond breaks up the chocolate, makes it not as hard and really yummy.
Also, it tastes kind of salty to me.
It does have salt in it. The last ingredient is pink Himalayan salt. So this is good. But the chocolate's getting more of a bite to it. Definitely can tell it's a stronger amount of chocolate. What do you think?
I mean, like, the salt isn't like crunchy like the other salt. It's more like, I don't know, like the salt you put on eggs or something.
Okay, yeah, and we do put Himalayans. We do use, so this one is the almond. I like that one. I like that one a lot. We're starting to get into the extra dark chocolate. So this again is the Theo brand, fair trade, organic, pure dark. It's 85% dark chocolate. 85%. You ready? Cocoa beans, cane sugar, cocoa butter, vanilla bean. That's our ingredients. So again,
Like 15 more percentage.
we take quite a jump. We went from 70 to 85. Is it 85? Yeah, 85. So this one is gonna be dark. You want the whole thing? All right. I just want to see your face.
The chocolate is as bad. I want to stop chewing because I don't want to taste it anymore.
It's more chocolatey for sure.
I'm getting some water.
Okay, get some water. Bailing out and getting some water on us. What do you think?
Yeah.
You got that big old square too. So that was it. It's so funny how it takes a minute to get the full.
And this one is like just the chocolate too. The rest of them had like other tastes.
Something to it. Yeah, it's just the chocolate. And it's a lot. It's a lot of chocolate. So this is the pure dark 85% dark chocolate. There's something. Okay, so a whole serving of this would be 1/3 of the bar. That's a lot. It's a lot. I feel like all I would need is a square of that. Like just one square. Hey, Zakia. So this is the whole bar. We ate 2. So you could have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A whole third of that.
That sounds kind of gross. Like all at once? Yeah.
It would be a lot. I would only need a square. I feel like if I had a craving for chocolate, I would only need a square of that. And it would be like craving.
If I was
handle.
craving chocolate, I wouldn't be craving that. I'd want like a Hershey's bar.
Don't listen. Don't listen. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Don't listen. So we got one more to try. If I was craving chocolate, that would get the chocolate craving and it would handle it. Like you would be like, oh, I'm good. You know what? I don't need no more. This is not something.
Not want chocolate anymore.
It would make.
Because how nasty it tastes.
That's not it, y'all. Don't listen to them. Okay, so we got one more to try. What? We got one more. It gets better.
No,
it gets better. All right, so the last is Lily's. I actually got this one at Walmart, y'all. Lily's. Got it at Walmart. A serving is 2, so serving size is 30 grams, 2.5 servings per bar, so half. Can you imagine eating half of this?
No,
we didn't even taste it yet. We didn't even taste it yet. Only 160.
Like the 80 one.
So it's broken up like this into these little squares.
I feel like that's a sign.
I told you, y'all. They's gonna be super honest about it. So here, you want a big square? No, no big one this time. Here we go. Brendan his other one still sitting over there. Okay, here we go. The darkest chocolate of all. Here we go. Make sure you get that lovely face in the camera. You about to run? Mm-hmm. It is very interesting.
Very interesting indeed. Yeah. Real interesting.
It's not nasty. It's super different though. So it's very okay, so first it was like a chalky taste. Did you get that? And it's it kind of overwhelms your palate. Like it comes up slowly. The taste kind of builds from back in the back of my mouth. And then she said, Zakia said she's sticking with the facial expressions. The taste kind of builds from the back of your tongue forward. And it's really, I don't even know how to describe it. It was something. Chalk. Yeah, it's kind of chalky.
Nasty is the way to describe it.
Let's say not nasty, because there's some stuff that's nasty and you just want to spit it out.
Bitter one.
It definitely is. I think this one actually says it on here. Oh, it doesn't. It says intensely dark chocolate. So I wanted to point out this one is sweetened with and not sweetened with sugar. It's see how you see Britta's face. It's not sweetened with sugar. This one is sweetened with stevia. So this one doesn't have sugar. And Lily's, I'm trying to say, I don't know if all of them are not sweetened with sugar, but you can get a chocolate that's not. Hey, Chris, that's not sugar. It doesn't have sugar in it. So if you're diabetic or if you have to stay away from sugar, Lily's has sugar free. So they're sweetened with stevia, but you can still get chocolate, and it doesn't have to be this one. It doesn't have to be the 92%. They have other percentages of cocoa. So this one definitely was the most intense. I wish we had one that was less cocoa but Lily, so y'all could taste that. So this one didn't actually have sugar. This had a sugar substitute. And I feel like that definitely changed the taste as well. However, we are also talking about 90% cocoa in this one. So it was a much higher cocoa chocolate count in the Lily's. So which one was your favorite out of all of them? Again, I'll show you guys what everything we tasted. We started with 55% dark chocolate. It was a salted toffee, and this was the Theo brand. I got this from Whole Foods. What do you think of this one?
That one was my favorite.
This one was your favorite. The first one was your favorite. That was 55.
I like the salt in it.
Okay, so the salt was too much. So it had toffee and salt in it. I feel like when you add the different stuff, it breaks up the intensity of the chocolate and adds it like a little complexity to your palate, which I like. Next, we had the 60% cocoa. And this is Ghirardelli. You could probably find this at most places, like, at your regular grocery store. What do you think of this one?
That one would probably be my favorite.
This one would probably be your favorite. How about you, Jay?
No, it's better than the last one.
This is better than the last one. Okay. This is probably my favorite was probably the salted almond dark chocolate. Yeah. It was 70% cocoa, you guys. Again, this one I got Theo. I bought this from Whole Foods. It's salted almond. And yes, it was my favorite. Actually, I got this piece right there. I'm gonna finish eating that when we're done. And so then next was the dark chocolate. This was the first only chocolate one that we had, and it was 85% extra dark. This one, I feel like this one would be the best if you are craving chocolate, but you really don't want to have a lot of it. The chocolate is so strong that it would get the craving for chocolate, I'm pretty sure. And then, but you wouldn't want a ton of it. It's only a serving size is a third of this whole bar. So you could have quite a bit for 180 calories. I know I wouldn't want the whole third of the bar. I would just want a square. So that would probably be like 90 calories and only 2 sugars. So this is pretty good. But this is sweetened with cane sugar. So if you can't have sugar, this wouldn't be the choice you would want to go with. But if you can have sugar, it would be this one. And then last, I would say we probably just wouldn't be recommending this one. Yeah. This one is 92% cocoa. I would not, you want the whole third. I would not recommend this high of a cocoa count, but Lily's I know has like 50 and 60. I would try something like that, especially if you can't have sugar, because this is sweetened with stevia or sugar alcohol. So it would be sugar free. So that's
you can have it if you don't want to have chocolate anymore. I'm sure it will relieve you of the want for chocolate. So that might help.
So that might help break that habit for you. Okay. So, hey, you guys, thanks for watching. Again, those are our chocolates. You could get a lot of these at your regular grocery store. For us, Meijer, Walmart, if you shop at Walmart. Whole Foods had a huge selection of chocolates. And so share this out. Make sure you share this with your friends. Tag me when you share it. This is our chocolate taste test. My sons were not prepped for this. They said that they would come do the video with me. You can see that they're so excited they did it. Again, we tried 3 different brands. We tried the Theo, which is organic, fair trade. We tried Ghirardelli, which is, like a popular chocolate. They've got all kinds of chocolate. And then we tried the Lily's, which is a sugar-free chocolate. And my favorite was the salted almond. Brendan's favorite was the Ghirardelli. Which one was your favorite, Jay? The first one?
It was the first one, yeah.
AJ's favorite was the salted toffee, and that was 55%. I actually like this one too. It was pretty good. Like this was in it. The crunch was like a Nestle's Crunch. That was kind of the texture and crunch to that one. So thank you for joining us. This is Sisterhood of Strong, our chocolate taste test, thinking about Valentine's Day coming up. So if you want chocolate, this is a great option. I actually have dark chocolate in the house for when I have chocolate cravings, so I don't go out and get like Snickers bars, which used to be my favorite. If I'm like craving, real talk, if I'm craving like a Reese's, I will melt some of this and stir peanut butter in there, put it in the freezer so it firms up. That's really tasty too. So those are for your chocolate lovers. We've got some ideas for you, and that is pretty much it. Thanks for joining us again. Sisterhood of Strong. This is Theresa Horne with two of her sons. Thank you guys for joining us. All right. Bye-bye.